So, as people are going on with prayer and fasting for the nation Ghana and for things to be better in the economy, um, a very outspoken social activist has come to, set things straight in the air, saying that we don't need prayers for Ghana to be better. Um, Most of you know him. He's yep, Ernesto Yeboah, and this is what he says. If listen closely, he says if prayers work, Africa would have been a paradise. Okay, so he says he's also part of the Economic Fighters League, who are also interested in seeing things better in the country Ghana, but they just don't want us to be deceived in thinking that it's just by prayers that Africans' problems will be solved. Now, he says that God has already provided everything that the African will need to make life easy and worth living for him. And that what is left is for us to work hard and to solve our problems. Instead of the incessant and unnecessary and unceasing prayers, we spend precious time that we should have been used to work in praying for. He says people are praying the whole year, people are praying the whole day, people are praying the whole month, and people are praying the whole weekend. He doesn't understand how that is going to help the economic situations. He has called for us to, put a stop to this press and go and be serious about what we have to do to change the conditions in Ghana and in Africa. So he has expressed his great concern over the attitude of Africans towards religion and prayer, because according to him, many Africans are thinking that prayer is just some shortcut to get things done. He says that is not how it works. That you just don't get up and pray and then just from there you go and sit inside what you want. There's a place for you doing your work, and then you being serious about the things that you have to be serious about. Now he says that he's hoping that this would make a lot of Ghanaians open their eyes. Now he gave us a short story and he said this. As he was preparing for the program, he and his team came to a place where they decided to pray that everything goes according to plan. And then they started mentioning the things: the internet connection, the electricity, the this, the that, this. And then he asked them, he remember asking them that, but why should they pray for stable electricity? Why should they also pray for a stable internet? Why should they continue to do these prayers when there's something that they can do about electricity and there's something they can do about the internet, instead of spending that time to pray for it? So everybody who was praying just stopped and looked at him like, how can you say this thing right now? And then he saw that they still did not get it. So he had to explain to them over and over again that their prayer, it's not that he doesn't want them to pray, but as they are spending time praying, they could have been using that time to be working on the internet if the internet was not good. If the internet is good, why then should they pray again? Like, what are you praying for? So you get it. And he says he gets angry when he sees people doing this pray thing instead of doing something about their situation. Because according to him, the time has come for all of us to go out to work, to develop our nation and to develop the continent, instead of committing everything into prayer. You want to get up, prayer. You want to sleep, prayer. You want to turn to the left and find out about something, prayer. In fact, everywhere you go, prayer. Bathroom, prayer. Kitchen, prayer. There's just prayer everywhere. And so according to him, we need to push that kind of frontier away, where we do it deliberately by getting people into long prayer sessions and doing certain things that God has already given to us freely. And now we have to go and pray over it and pray for it again. Like, he doesn't understand it. He says if you believe in God, or even if you believe in the existence of a God, there are certain things that you have to do that has got nothing to do with prayer, and that whether you worship God or not, you should be able to get it. That you should know what you yourself you have to do towards that thing instead of prayer. So Mr. Ernesto has expressed himself, and he hopes that Ghanaians and Africans on a whole will rise up beyond just only religion and prayer, because it's like of late it's now becoming a prayer competition in these African nations. According to him, when he looks around, he just sees prayer here, Ghana prayer, Nigeria prayer, South Africa prayer, Togo prayer, Cote d'Ivoire prayer, Mauritania prayer. There's just Namibia prayer. Prayer everywhere, Gambia prayer, Cameroon prayer. So it's just everywhere prayer. You get it, and so he's not getting it anymore. Is it that now the prayer is a competition, or is it that now the prayer is just a shortcut to get these things that we are hoping we'll get? So that's his view about this prayer thing. He says that the Bible is a communist document which is firmly in the grips of capitalists, mercenaries and merchants. On his social media handle, I really don't know what that one is about, so unless somebody comes to explain it to me, because I really don't get that. He says the Bible is a communist document which is now firmly in the grips of capitalists, mercenaries and merchants. I don't know whether that one has got to do with the prayer, or it's also on a different subject on its own. So I can't really say much about that. But what I can speak about is his utterances about us going about to do work instead of praying during the time that it's meant for work. So that is it. And Mr. Ernesto has expressed his views. Also, giant pieball, baby, and I'm going to what I say. Most sorry, and I'm more bumper, most sorry, I'm more bumper. Say, most internet, and then most sorry, no more any yen. So, since you knew her, Munko play sure. Some say light need do man, and then when you be a bema light na by na did be a prayer. Say, Uncle be to me, you see prayer sang. I say, I'm on for one bumper no more by. Also be sorry, I'm not a bumper or cora heaven. It's a no, I try not drink. This I prayer now, I'm sorry, no more, Once I say, it be much me sorry, 1 week prayer. It be much to me sorry, 40-day prayer, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 30, no more kind. Sometimes now, more phone calls, yes, internet, no more kind, day 74, no more kind, no more bumper, more kind, no more bumper, no more. I'm pipe on a babies and the time when I'm going to be quite it's on Tiasia. It will be to me a pipe in Mam actually. And then na kuma Tony saying yes, I'm quite you're sure so Betty I said that. Let's see what you also think about this. Do you think we should commit everything to prayer? Do you think it's necessary to pray for weeks, for months? Do you think it's necessary to fast for things to be better in our nation and in our economy? Is it really necessary, or should we all just find a way to put our hands to it? In the Bible, there's a place in the Old Testament where they were building this building to get to heaven, with the hopes of meeting God. And the people who were united and were able to build this thing would have reached God, but they had to be stopped, and their language could not, be understood by each other, because by what we read, their language was changed. Now they are asking if these people were not praying, they wouldn't have been able to succeed with how far they were doing. It has got so they are trying to say that it's not because of prayer that those people were getting there, but because they were working, they were doing something about it. That's why God had to stop them. But if it is prayer, 20 people were praying, but nobody prayed, and then the building just started, digging itself foundation, and then started growing into a building and developing. No building just develops through prayer. It is by work. So by doing the work, that's when you get what you want to see. So please, let's see your comments. Is our economy going to be better by prayer, or should we each do something towards it? Thank you very much for listening, and have a very nice day.